What's going on, guys? Alex here with AGV Auto. Welcome back to the channel. Now, before you guys go ahead and go straight to the comments and type in why the hell haven't you uploaded, just give me a second to explain. So I have been really busy with work, and Florida has also been having some crazy weather, and on top of that, I've also did just recently upgrade all of my camera equipment for YouTube. If you can see and hear the difference, let me know down in the comments. I still do have to play around with some of the settings to get it perfect, but let me know if this is much better than my previous videos. But now that I got everything figured out, I can come back to giving you guys some solid content, and today we got an 8th gen. Now, most of you guys are going to recognize the owner of this 8th gen because it is Benji. If you remember, he used to have the 10th gen that we ran in a previous video.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Benji. Before we get into this car, I want to talk about my 10th gen. It was a full bolt-on Mishimoto intercooler, Purell downpipe, front pipe, Purell intake, and a Xeontronics E85 kit. The car did put down 281, 315 on the dyno, pretty much full E85. After I got the car dyno tuned, the car ran beautifully. What ended up happening to the car was I was actually racing someone in Mexico, and after the race, I'm slowing down from the race and it starts pouring rain. Typical Florida weather, could be bright sunny all day and just starts pouring out of nowhere. My back tires, since I have D2 springs, the camber wear was there. So the back end started to fishtail. I had control over it for a little bit, but I caught a slip and the car just slipped into a ditch. I ended up totaling the car. Once the car totaled out, I pretty much sold everything. The motor was still intact. It was still drivable. So I sold the built motor. I sold all the bolt-ons. I sold everything pretty much. Made a good amount of money, which I was able to buy this car right here. So as of right now, the car has full LEDs front and back. It's running some Hks RPF 1s, 17x9 plus 35. Which is a typical setup for 8th gens. It's running on 245, 40, Indy 500s. As you can see, I have a replica eBay HFP lip. I have also another replica Mugen wing. I also have the Mugen rear lip. I just have to get it painted. Now, performance-wise, the car did come with a little short rim intake. It came with some eBay headers, not anything crazy. It does have a 3-inch full exhaust with a magma flow tip on the rear. Comparing the 10th gen to the 8th gen, there's a lot of differences. The 8th gen has more of a raw feeling, not as smooth as how the 10th gens are. Very raw. It's very rowdy. It's very fun to drive. But overall, it's a great fun car. It's a great first car to get into the car scene. But yeah, we're just gonna have some fun today and see what it does.
All right, guys, so now that we know a little bit about the car, we're gonna go ahead and take it out on the streets, do some pulls. But in a future video, we will be putting the 8th gen against my 10th gen Civic and see how they compare. I hope you guys like this video, and let's get to it. Bro, you absolutely have some explaining to do, though. Look at this. Look at this, bro. That's literally tire. Look at that. What you have to say, bro? What you have to say about that?
Fitment, boy.
All right, guys, so we just got in the car. We're heading to Mexico now, and my very first impression of sitting in this car is that it's definitely a lot more stiff. We've also come to find out that Benji has some rubbing issues, clearly from what we showed you guys. But aside from that, one thing, there you go, as you can hear, if you can hear the rub. Aside from that, this car is definitely, it has that raw feeling like Benji was saying earlier in the video, but you feel more connected to the car, if that makes any sense. It definitely feels like a little race car, bro, honestly.
It has that go-kart feeling.
All right, guys, we're just gonna go ahead and make a little test day right here. That my car is fast. This car definitely isn't fast, but it has the right feels, it has the right sounds to it, but it's just so much more fun to drive compared to the 10th gen. They got him, boys. They got him.
All right, Pete, man. All right.
Damn, just trying to enjoy a Sunday morning, bro. Now, one thing that I am super curious about is the stock clutch. So obviously on the Tension, the stock clutch is really hit or miss. So what would you say the biggest difference is comparing the two clutches?
For example, the clutch on the 8, the pedal feeling, it's way more heavier for a stock clutch over the Tension.
But as far as like the grabbing point, how would you say they're different? Because obviously
exactly the same.
They're the exact same.
Yeah, same exact grabbing point.
And how long did it take you to get used to this clutch here?
Due to me having the FX 350, I actually stalled this car a couple times because the FX 350.
What a loser.
The FX 350 grab point was different from this one. I had to adjust to the feeling of the pedal.
So comparing the two as well, obviously with the Tension, that you do have to spend quite a bit of money in order to make it, you know, fast or make some numbers. How would you say like money compared to performance wise?
Money to power, full bolt-ons for full bolt-ons, the 10 Gen does have a beat because you can make anywhere from 270 to 280. On these cars, the most I've seen personally is 230. But power to power, the 10 Gen has this beat, full bolt-ons to full bolt-ons.
And that's what we get for liking Honda, boys. Got to spend a pretty penny in order to get some decent power. I don't know what's going on here, boys, but we got a copper. Bro, he was looking at you, bro. He's ready to pull over an 8 Gen right now.
For real, bro.
All right, guys, so we just officially arrived to Mexico. We'll start making some hits. We're gonna go ahead and do a dig now. Of course, literally a GTR rolls right by as we're making hits. Yo, catch up to him, bro. I think you can walk him. All right, boys, so now that Benji's done showing us what the 8 Gen can do, I'm gonna hop in the driver's seat and bang some gears. So let's see how this goes. First things first, safety first. It's just so much better to drive. So as if the first pull wasn't enough, we're gonna go ahead and do a second pull now. I would never have this much fun doing like these type of pulls in my Tension. There's just no chance. Guys, another thing that is awesome about this car is the revs. Road's closed, pizza boy. Let's go ahead and do a dig now.
There you go. There you go. You can see the smile on your face as it revs.
You can, dude.
It is hard to not smile,
it's
man.
just so unmatched, bro. Like the actual raw feeling of this car, and I can only imagine. Like obviously this is NA. I can only imagine like once you go boost, it's just
a whole different car.
So in my car, as you guys know, I have the Hks Exhaust. Just like driving this car normally, like not even getting on it, there's definitely some drone.
But it has that mic, but that is definitely some drone.
All right, guys, and we are officially back to where we started. Overall, the fun factor on this car is through the roof. I mean, I've had the biggest smile on my face, like literally since this video started. I don't think that I would trade in the 10th Gen for this as a daily driver, but this is absolutely a hell of a car to have as a project car. I also do want to give a huge shout out to Benji for letting me review his car. Benji, bro, do you have any last words?
My last words would be, if you want a fun car that you can just beat the living life out of it, that's your way to go.
This is the way to go, boys. And this week I also should be getting a part in the mail, so I did order the engine bay panels on the inside to kind of clean it up, what they call like the dress up kit. So I will be doing an install video on that. If you guys like videos like this where I do a review, let me know down in the comments. I'll definitely be sure to get you guys some more content like this. And as always, if you guys like this video, be sure to smash that like button, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.